All right, all right. Let's go ahead and kick things off this morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type your name in the chat box. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share a suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So I see Facebook user, that must be Marnita from Colorado. Good morning. Van Hairston from New Jersey. Lisa Ragsdale from Maryland. Dagmar, the bot from Lake Arrowhead. Good morning, Provis Lofties, Corpus Christi, Texas. Hey Harris, Temecula, California. Sarah Anderson from Ghana. Sagith, good morning from Houston. Facebook user from, oh, this says good morning. Good morning. Janelle from Colorado. Good morning. Who else do we have? Who else do we have out there? This is Saturday morning live crypto talk. This is for the open community. We're going to be doing a little bit of some experimenting today, showing what is possible with social media and adapting or adopting new technology. So this is going to be exciting. So let me tell you guys what took place earlier this week. Actually, let's go back. August 6th. August 6th. There was an event held in the Voxels Metaverse. Now, if you don't know what that is, we're in the early days of the whole metaverse being created, and there's different type of metaverse communities or projects out there like Decentraland or Sandbox or Voxels, and there's one, and anybody can go in that space, purchase property or purchase land, and build on it. Good morning, my Morehouse brother Lamar Slater. See you, Jeremy Chamberlain, Daryl Weston, and also Dorothy Mays. So you can go in there and build and create something, and it is not, the world was created by the people behind Voxels, but anybody can go in there and build something, and then you can custom design whatever lot or land that you have and create whatever you want in it. Then you can sell it, you can rent it, you can create your own stores, you can sell NFTs, you can sell your own products, whatever you want. Your imagination is the limit. So there's a team called Gmeta. Gmeta purchased land in the Voxels metaverse. They built they call the Gmeta Arena, where they host many different events. I think they had Snoop Dogg in there, and well, we're gonna run around in it. But there's many things that they put on. The whole stage, they have booths, so they put on an event called the Global Gathering on August 6th, and people, it's like a virtual blockchain expo, and you could purchase different booths and set up your own stuff within it. They had a VIP room. They had all the fun stuff, and they had different speakers that for the whole day. It's like a super Saturday. Just gave a lot of content and value on their field of expertise, and I was a featured speaker on that event. And then they allowed the audience to vote on who their favorite speaker was, and I was voted as the best speaker. And as a result, I won something as well. I won they own an apartment building or a building within the metaverse as well. That's aside from the G Meta One Arena. And they have different rooms that they rent out to different clients. But I won a free space for 6 months. Now, let me tell you something, this metaverse stuff, depending on the value, I think if you want a building like that, it might cost you $10,000 or more. So this is real world money, that's being used to create this type of stuff. But I got a rent-free space for 6 months, and they just did it for us, threw up a whole bunch and created like an ILCA look to it. I didn't have to pay for any of this stuff. Okay. I want it. And I'm using this. I'm really want to test this out to see what is possible to do. So before I kick things off with Crypto Talk, we're going to actually log in together. Now, if you guys can see, I put the link in the description, and you can actually go straight to that link, and it'll take you straight to the ILCA spot. In the G Meta One Heights is what they call it in Voxels. So let me share screen, and I'm going to do it with you guys at the same. First of all, let me go ahead and do it before I got started, but I said, no, some of you guys, this might be the very first time you've ever done this, and I'll do it with you. So I am sharing screen. I'm going to click on the link. So this will take you up to, and understand, G-Meta does not own Voxels. Voxels is the metaverse. If you've played video games that have maps, if you have kids that play Minecraft, you know, Roblox, things like that, there's Marnita's already in there. All right, let me actually sign in. Yeah, how did I do this? Oh yeah, signing in because I created an account with Voxels. Sign in. So it's connected to my crypto wallet because if I wanted to purchase anything within here, you know, I'm already connected. So there you see, I'm connected. It says Bitcoin Brandon. Bitcoin Brandon right there. Oh yeah, and I got it. I'm still familiarizing myself with the controls. So there's me. And you see I got my shirt on. I'm right in the corner. Let me move out the way just a bit. Actually, let me come outside. I'm going to come back in. See, I got my Ivy League shirt on. All right. So my spot is room 105 in this place, in this building. So I'm going to notice you got my logo on the outside. Come in, and right here on the wall, we've got the People's Money 5-Day Challenge that begins on Monday, August 22nd. You know, the whole thing is kind of blinged out. People's Money Challenge. Thank you, my dear. All right, thank you. And as you guys log into those coordinates, you're going to be right on in here too. I see anonymous Crypto Miguel. Hey, Miguel. I think you guys are also streaming this to the entire G Meta community as well. In fact, if I can find the G Meta arena, I'll go over there too. But this Crypto Miguel, he is one of the co-founders of the G Meta project. We read the white paper the other day. We went over all their stuff. And his wife, Sylvia, is the one who created this. We got a desk. I haven't figured out how to sit down yet. Oh, it is streaming? Oh, yeah, so he can hear me. We're streaming. Hey, do me a favor. Shoot me over in the Telegram group the link, because I haven't experimented and run around yet. So I'm not sure where the G Meta 1 arena is. So I'm going to go there next. But you see on the bottom right, there's a map. And you see other players or people. I can't call it players. You know, this is more than a game. Are moving around the map. And we're in G Meta 1 Heights building, but we've got the desk, we've got computers, we've got like a little meeting space. You can chat with people in the area. There's actually music playing too. Let me make sure on my share screen that I am actually sharing the audio. So let me stop that real quick. Okay, share screen, system audio. All right, so let's go back. All right, now. Oh, I just noticed that. Look on the wall in the back. Look at all of our founding members from the ILCA community. You guys are in the metaverse. I see Pat, Amy, and Kevin. Well, whoa. Lori, Janelle, the Bernard. You guys are in the metaverse as well. Well, my mom doesn't know about this yet. There's a picture of me and my mom up there when we did Crypto Talk. You can also buy things in here. I think, Marnita, the other day you bought, was it yesterday you bought a t-shirt? Where did you buy that? Did it go to the apparel store, ILCA apparel, or you bought one of the Voxels NFT shirts? So, oh, look at that, little bonsai plants. So Sylvie, the one who designed and created all this stuff. Later, there's going to be we're going to create a huge ILCA arena, like the G Metal One arena, ILCA University. But let me move outside. You can see what this looks like from the outside. Oh, look at that. It's like a little welcome mat. Back up. You see the G Meta Heights, G Meta One Heights. This is the office building. We got the corner spot, like a see-through window on the outside. Now, mine's not the only one. You know, let's take a look at some of the others that's in here. We've got somebody owns this, and this is open space. Anybody can walk in and see what's in here, which is good for traffic. Like I see there's a floor below, see-through. Oh, wait a minute. You can go downstairs. Now, as I get more familiar with all of this, I will be doing a lot of Facebook Lives and stuff, just playing around. Oh, they got music playing in here. Hear that? Wait a minute. Is that a music video playing on the screen? You guys understand what can be done with this? Let's check out some other things here. Apartments for rent. You got vending machines in the hallway. This was the global gathering. Oh yeah, they showed me in here before. So here's my picture up there from the global gathering event on August 6th. Again, I am a novice. If I can do this, guys, you guys can too. This is maybe my third time moving around in this metaverse. Let's see what else could I go to the roof if I could find the elevator. Play. All right, here's the elevator. Go to the roof. Okay, how's that work? Hold on, I'm figuring it out. I did it yesterday. I think I'm on the roof now. Around. Nope, I'm still on my floor. Bear with me. I'm gonna get it. There we go. Okay, so this is the roof of the G Meta One Heights. A bar, seating area, dance floor with a DJ. There we go. My character can actually, wait, no, I just heard my voice. Okay, so this is the roof of the G Meta I'm streaming somewhere. Oh, yeah, I am. Right over there. It's on the screen.
Bar, seating area, dance floor with a DJ.
Well, I am streaming inside here as well. Click to teleport. I can also fly.
Oh, yeah, I am. Right over there. It's on the screen. Bar, seating area.
There's a pool. I'm flying.
I am streaming inside here as well.
Some of you guys are in here, can be in here as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. I forgot about that banner. Who found that one? I haven't used that one as a banner way, maybe 3-4 years. Huh. Okay, let me go back. And I'm just going to stand in the ILCA spot, and then we're gonna do some crypto talk. Up the roof. I think I'm on the second floor. 205 is mine. Snoops was in here somewhere. I saw that. 207. 205. Was mine 205? No. Well, just go out. 203. Super VIPs. Who is this? 202.
Through the good and hard times when we're laughing.
Pool table?
When we're hurt.
Oh, thank you, Sylvie. I'm in 105. All right, I'm on the wrong floor. We'll get it. 105, so let's go.
Oh, thank you, Sylvie. I'm in 105.
All right, here we go. There we are. All right, so I'm just going to post up right here and I'll start dancing, and then we're going to do some crypto talk. Well, anybody can come and hang out here while we get into some good crypto talk for today. Let me move this over to my other computer. All right, so that was just a little quick rundown. I hope you guys appreciate that. My imagination is going through the roof on what's possible. I love that. Okay, so let's get into some crypto talk for today. And I will be hanging out in the ILCA space while we're doing this. So, crypto talk for today. Let's take a look at what's going on CoinGecko. And this is Saturday, so we're going from week to week. Because there are a few people there now. All right. The market, whoa. I see a huge something happen here. We're at 1.07 trillion, down 1.2% in the last 24 hours, but it actually the drop is much bigger than that. Bitcoin dominance is at 38.2%. Earlier this week, I did an open inner circle crypto talk for the community like we do on Saturday, but I gave you guys an inside look on what the inner circle gets. You know, I show my Bitcoin or some crypto portfolios. I show you some of my crypto wallets. We made some purchases live. We buy, we sell. We can do Q&A. We research. It is the information you get from the inner circle is priceless. So what you see on Saturday is only a piece of it on what we do during the week. And if you want to be in the inner circle, then all you've got to do it's not free. ILCAsecrets.com. ILCAsecrets.com. If you want to get crypto talk, daily. Well, Monday through Thursday. Only days we don't do it is Friday and Sunday. Saturday is open to the public. But ILCAsecrets.com to be part of the inner circle. It is only $29.97. I'm telling you right now, the type of information we share, there are others out there that do far less than what I do, and they charge $1,000 a month to have access. $1,000 a month. This is just $29.97. ILCAsecrets.com. So here's just a sneak peek on what we cover in our inner circle. So let's go back to CoinGecko. So week to week, Bitcoin dropped 10.6%, Ethereum dropped 9.5%. So you guys in the inner circle saw that we have been doing daily trades, not 5-minute to 3-hour trades, but daily 24 hours to 3 or 4 day trades. And that's when the market is going like this. But then when you see huge swings where it goes super up or super down, I pause. So here's what happened. The market had a big dip, 10% or more drop in the last 48 hours. When that happens, the day-to-day trades we were doing, I put on pause. I don't do anything. And what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks is not adding new money to our trades. We've been playing the tether game. Whenever we get a 3 or 4% profit, either way, up or down, we buy or we sell into USDC. We don't sell it back into our bank account. We put it back into a stable coin. And then when the market drops, we move it back into the market and vice versa. But when you have a huge dip like this, and if we had already had trades going on, they're paused until it comes back up. We buy low, we sell high. Buy low, sell high. I don't sell low. So we did a whole bunch of micro trades up here. The market dropped 10% down. I'm not doing any, I'm not selling those positions because I will sell for a loss. I'll sit on them. But this is an opportunity because we still want to buy the dip. This is when I was bringing new money. Outside money I would use now to buy into the market to take advantage of these dips while maintaining the other positions I have. So those of you in the inner circle, you know what I'm talking about. You've been doing this with me every day and you understand the strategy. So this is where, okay, yeah, let me bring in a couple $1,000s of outside money and buy these dips. Look at this. Avalanche is down 20%. Polygon Matic is down 13%. Ethereum Classic is down 16. Bitcoin's down 10. BNB's down 11. Cardano's down 12. And I also got to give it up to the ILC founding members. In our class on Thursday night, we saw some movement taking place. And it had just started to happen. The market was moving down 5 to 6% across the board. Normally, that's when I'm ready to buy the dip. But Mr. Provis Lofties brought up a good point at that time. He was like, hey, D, before you do anything, let's look at the trading view charts and the Bollinger Bands and the candlesticks, and let's see the trend of where this is going. Is this we call it like a dead cat bounce? Is it just a flash? Or is it going to be something that's going to be more deeper? Is this the beginning and not just a small occurrence? And so when we looked at the chart, he was right. We saw that the market was going to continue to keep going down at least for the next 6 hours. So I gave it up to the community. I asked the community, I said, hey, do you guys, because I'm gonna buy back into the market. Should I buy back in right now or do we wait? Remember that? Do we buy back in now or do we wait? I'm going to let you guys vote on it. The community voted to wait, and the community was right. The community was right because I would have bought in and the market still dropped another 10% if I had bought in at that rate. Not bad, but I could have got a better deal. So we didn't buy back in. So thank you to the community. That means you guys are learning. You guys are learning how to read the charts. You're learning how to spot the movements And that is why education is so important. Education is everything. So over the past week, the best performers, and let me guys know if you guys are hearing any background noise from the music in the voxel space. Not bothering me, but let me see how I can mute that. It's not bothering me. I'm cool with it. Kind of like that. Oops, there we go. Okay, so best performers is Chili's. Chili's is up 36%. 36%. Leo token 12.6%. I see a big L in the metaverse in the ILC spot. Oh, that was Sue. I saw Sue. Let's see. Shiba Inu's up 9.9. Celsius is up 2.8. Huobi 1.2. Those are about it. So if you had any tokens in these, you had a pretty good week. From Chili's all the way down to Shiba Inu. Worst performers. Let's see. I might have to, because I've got so much going on in this system. It's time for me to get an upgrade, get a beast of a computer like James Hendricks. I can handle all this power. Okay. Look at all this red here. BitDAO's down 33.3%. Synthetics Network is down 28.9%. Flow is down 24.2%. The Graph is down 23.9%. ApeCoin is down 23%. You guys seeing all this? And also let me know, since there is a lot of power pulling on my system, if it starts messing up with my audio. So let me know that. I might have to close the voxels down on my side just for now. Reconnecting to the world, the dance floor is overheating. All right, Axie Infinity is down 20. This is all deep double-digit red, 19 to 20% down on all the major tokens. Decentraland, Waves. So this would be a good buying opportunity, but then again, we'd have to really read the charts to see, is this downward turn finished, or are there still more ways to go? Because looking at these, even in the last hour, BitDAO's down another 1.6%. All these coins are still in the red in the last 24 hours. So today is Saturday. What will be a real good tell will be tomorrow evening when the Asian markets open up, to see how they're doing. You might say, what do you mean, Brandon, when the Asian markets open up? You can trade crypto 24/7. That is true, but the world is still on Forex and stock trading. So they do most of their stuff Monday morning. They take the weekend off. So when Asia wakes up on Sunday night, we'll see how they start to respond. And we'll see on Monday morning what the market looks like. And if you're in the inner circle, then we'll take a look to see if we are ready to buy back in. I was talking to my assistant Marnita about this, that one of their wallets is my play money that I use. And so some of you guys, you know my rule number 2, do not use money you cannot afford to lose. Every time you put money in, you got to assume that you're going to lose it. There's risk involved. So I was thinking, instead of you risking your money, I'll let you risk mine. How about that? How would you like to risk somebody else's money? So I'm going to start to also, when I'm looking at making moves, I'm going to give you guys also, since you're starting to get educated here, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity as a community to decide, should we do this? Should we do that? I'm going to tell you what I would do, but I'm going to let you guys, and then you can risk my money. You know, what if I gave you guys, all right, you got $1,000 to play with. What should we get? What should we buy? What should we sell? So we do it as a group. I just got you guys learn. So we're going to play around with that. But we're probably going to buy something on Monday morning. But again, you got to be in the inner circle. Be a part of this. Okay, so we got that done. Let's take a look at what's going on with some of the news today. So a top strategist at a $1.3 billion crypto fund says Bitcoin could explode over 2,200%. Here's his timeline. Oh, and you know, people have been blowing me up asking if I can address certain things about opportunities in crypto that are going bust. I will share a little bit at the end, my opinion. And don't worry, I'm not going to be throwing anything under the bus or nothing like that. But I will share my opinion. Everybody keeps asking me, and so instead of me having to answer it one by one, I will do it all at one time. Okay, so top strategist at $1.3 billion crypto fund says Bitcoin could explode over 2,200%. Here's his timeline. This is what I already know this is going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when for me. So what's the timeline? That's what I'm more curious about. The chief investment officer of crypto asset manager Bitwise Investments is unveiling his massive price target for Bitcoin despite the ongoing bear market. Despite the ongoing bear market. Here we go. I'm just looking at this chat. All right. So yes, Sylvie. Oh wow, I like that screenshot. Hold up. I gotta show this. Go to haha. This is what's going on right now. Oh, that's in the G Meta Lounge. I see that. I like that. All right. So once I'm finished, I'm going to take one more run around the metaverse. We're going to go to the G Meta One Arena once I'm finished with the regular crypto talk. Okay, cool. All right. So in a new Stansberry research interview, Bitwise executive Matt Hugan says that Bitcoin could rally by over 2,273% from its current price of $21,062, as he believes Bitcoin will come close to gold's market cap of more than $11 trillion. 11, wait. I read this too fast. Let me read that one more time. Bitwise executive Matt Hugan, Bitcoin could rally to 2,200 from its current price. Bitcoin will come close. So when you see this, he says 11 trillion. When you look at the current market cap, all cryptos represents just 1 trillion. 12,965 coins represents 1 trillion. Bitcoin represents 38.2% of that. What he's saying, because the current market cap of Bitcoin is 409 billion. He's saying that this is going to be, of course, Peter, and Peter, I'm right in the middle of crypto talk. I'm gonna hit you back.
Okay, cool.
Peter's been with me since like 2014, 13, and he still don't know I do crypto talk every day at 11 a.m. All right. If Bitcoin's market cap is at 409 billion right now, what do you think this entire crypto market cap is going to look like if Bitcoin goes to 11 trillion? If that happens, then the entire crypto market cap is looking at more than a $20 trillion cap. 20 trillion. So where's the rest of that money going? What coins? See, this is where we got to figure out, and this is where your education comes in. What tokens can we get our hands on that's going to get a piece? You only need a piece of that. Meta, Nugent, Final Chain, Ethereum, BNB, Ripple. Which one of those coins is going to get a piece of this? This is why we're building our portfolio now. The highest that the whole entire crypto market cap got to was about 3.2 trillion. Bitcoin represented 1 trillion by itself, and that was when Bitcoin went to $69,000 a coin. So this is where you've got to have vision. You've got to have vision. And again, as far as I'm concerned, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, your opinion is irrelevant. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. This is the internet in the 90s. This is David Letterman making fun of Bill Gates because he didn't understand. And again, and I stress this, 90% of people that are in crypto don't even understand what the blockchain is because they're just trying to make money and get rich. And they're thinking of Bitcoin as a product and as digital version of this money. You can't look at the industry like that. You need to look at this like technology. Why am I excited about the metaverse? Why am I running around in here? Why am I putting my focus on that? Because it's the when high-speed internet first came about, when Google and Yahoo and all of the the companies that were built using the internet, Web 1, Web 2.0. The future is Web 3. If you have a company, if you're in business and you don't have a presence in using the blockchain, metaverse, forget about Bitcoin and crypto. If you're not integrating the technology, you will not be in business long term. This, unfortunately for you, is a fact. This is going to happen. So I'm going to give you an example. Have you heard of Warren Buffett? Right? The Oracle of Omaha. You know what Warren Buffett did? He hates Bitcoin and crypto on record. Who knows what he believes behind the scenes? But on record. At the same time as he was calling it rat poison square with Charlie Munger and saying he doesn't invest in speculation, he did invest 9 figures in fintech services, including crypto banks. He did this last year, at the beginning of 2021. Fast forward a year later, the Federal Reserve just came out with a report last week where a few months ago they released a proposed Federal Reserve digital currency white paper where they want to digitize this. In that white paper, I read it live a couple of weeks ago. They actually tell you what real money is. Most people think it's this. This is not real money. Real money, the average person does not have access to. The form of money everybody else uses is I go to work, I get paid, I use that money to pay my bills. Rinse and repeat for 65 years of my life. But that's not where real money is. And the Federal Reserve is making moves. And they just announced last week that they're already drafting up the legislation and preparing the onboarding for crypto banks to be tied directly to the central banking system. Now, when you hear that, then it makes sense. The moves that Warren Buffett made a year ago. Why did he invest 9 figures in the industry? Because he knew whether he likes it or not, there's money to be made. It's happening. The wealthy don't get wealthy by luck. They also don't stay wealthy by luck. They know how to adapt. They don't like change, Why change what's already working for you? But if change is inevitable, then you need to add that inevitability into your portfolio. And if that's what they're doing, what do you think we should be doing? All right, let me go back. I got off tangent on that. I just wanted to show you how big this is. $11 trillion just for big. You know what? That started to make sense to me about those of you on the New Gen project, what Fazol's talking about. You know, he was saying some numbers, and I said, you must be crazy, out of your mind. But if Bitcoin itself represents 11 trillion, look at then other projects in the top 10 can easily reach 1 trillion. Ethereum right now is almost half of what Bitcoin is. Then you look at Ripple represents 16 million of that. Cardano 15 billion of that. Any of the top 10 coins are going to be close to, if not half, that $1 trillion range, which is roughly the market cap of where Bitcoin is right now. So his goal of $100 a coin, which currently is impossible, because I know what this market cap has to be. If you look further down the road, and this guy's talking about $11 trillion Bitcoin cap, which puts the crypto market cap at least 20 trillion, then that makes more sense, because there's liquidity there. There's money there for it. That gets me a little bit more excited. You ask why? Let me show you. I'm just going to dream mode just a little bit. I'm not going to open up the wallet. Y'all got to be in the inner circle to see that. But on this one project, I have 570,000 tokens roughly. That just goes $5. That's 2.8 million. But I'm going to go by the final number he stated 2 times. First, he said easily $25 a coin. That's 14.2 million. The other one was, this is where I said you're crazy, $100 a coin. That puts it at 57 million. And according to this article, that's not only possible, but it's probable. The question is, how long would it take to get here? All right, I hope you guys are still with me. I'm making sense. The inner circle knows what I'm talking about. You guys hear this all the time. I think it's perfectly rational to believe that Bitcoin could trade to $500,000 over time. The way I picked that number out of that hat is if Bitcoin held as much wealth as it held as gold, it would be about $500,000 of Bitcoin. You know what else was news in the gold space? Let me get my memory right, because we covered this in Crypto Talk. Something about the blockchain. James sent me that article. Something about the blockchain being used. Oh, yeah. It was, okay, I say this. Blockchain technology will disrupt every single industry on the planet today. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. That also means the precious metals industry. What if the precious metals industry adopts blockchain technology to track itself, to keep track of those transactions, to basically put the entire gold, all the gold in the world that has already been mined, record it on the blockchain? You understand how big that is? Who in the world? Antilla Winston calling me. No. I hate people just calling me randomly on WhatsApp or Telegram. Close that. All right. So, I lost my train of thought there. So just imagine the entire gold industry being tracked on the blockchain. That brings more trust to the gold industry. See, most people don't have all their, if you own gold, you don't have all your gold in your house in a safe. You're using a custodial service for it. You have access to it, but you don't have a wheelbarrow full of gold. I know some people that do. They got it buried in their yard or whatever, in their bunkers. But the world's nations are starting to stockpile gold. Can you imagine if the reverse even happens as well? If the entire crypto industry is used a stable coin that's not backed by fiat, but actually backed by gold, gold's going to be here from the end of the world to the end of time. Someone said, sorry for disturbing me. Yeah, I am live doing, I am live crypto talk. Don't call me. All right. This is huge. All right, let me keep going. The top investment strategist at Bitwise says that Bitcoin is currently in an appreciation phase similar to what gold went through in the early 1970s, right after the US government ended the gold standard, a monetary system where the US dollar was convertible into a fixed amount of gold. I'm sorry, my mind is racing on the New Gen project, just for example. That's one of the things we have. That's going to create multi-millionaires. Those that made money like in Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Hex. Yeah, it was smart to get in on that. I don't see a downside. No, I'll share this as well. And I do this with all projects. I think even with Gmeta, I got, I don't know, almost 500 million Gmeta 1 coins. What if that goes, loses maybe, now this is just me, at least 1-0. That's big money right there. Could it still possibly maybe lose 2? Well, if they're still around and the entire crypto market cap does this, absolutely it will. By default. All they got to do is survive. You realize that? See, in the internet era, there was a shakeout, the dot-com boom or bust, the bubble bust. And most of the internet businesses went out of business. But those that survived, thrived. So when you look at the crypto market cap, these 12,965 tokens, there is going to be a crypto Armageddon. I believe that part of that trigger is going to be Tether. The reason why. But there's going to be a crypto Armageddon. And people are going to think that the entire crypto industry died, is dead and gone. It's over with. Most of these coins are going to get wiped out. Most of these exchanges, you see 550, this is going to drop when I would consider Bitcoin to be kind of settled, because right now it's rocky like this. I think that this 550 will probably drop to maybe less than 20 exchanges around the world. And they're all going to be regulated. Unless you got, I don't know how the decentralized ones are going to be able to operate. As soon as all the different governments really figure this out and regulate it, and they come out with their own digital tokens. But I think this is going to drop to maybe less than 20. And the news are all going to say crypto is dead, the bubble burst, it's going to go to 0 and all that. Then the ones that survive are going to be the next biggest companies the world has ever seen. So let me go back to this, okay? I'm getting excited now. Bitcoin is the new digital gold. It's better than gold and everything gold tries to do. You can move it faster. It's harder to fake. It's easier to store. It's harder to falsify. It is the new gold. If I'm right, this is an if, it's not saying he is. If I'm right, that people are going to think of it, Bitcoin long-term, as a legitimate way to store wealth, it's going through that same appreciation phase as gold. This is when you want to own stores of value. When the world is figuring out that they're valuable, when they're emerging stores of value, that's where Bitcoin is. Like I said, there are more millionaires and billionaires on the planet today than there are Bitcoin. And when they figure it out, not all of them can own one whole Bitcoin, but they can afford to. So when you have supply and demand, you have more demand than you do supply, the value goes up. So it's never inflationary. See, with physical money, fiat money, the government can just print more. You guys realize that if you had money in your savings account for the last 5 years, you lost money because the government printed more than 40% of all money in circulation right now was printed in the last couple of years. What did they do? Did they find more gold in the ground to back it up? No. What other asset was discovered to justify printing more money? We need more money, just print it. What is the value? Oh, trust? Trust in the government? And you wonder why there's inflation? You wonder why everything's more expensive? Because they flooded the market with more cash. That's why. And the amount of money you're getting on your job on a raise is not keeping up with inflation. See, there was an old meme I saw where it showed a man living in a big house, sitting by a window watching TV, and the news is talking about the recession is here. And there's a guy sitting outside like he's homeless. I'm getting this meme wrong, but hears the TV. The rich guy says, "What recession?" Because he doesn't feel it, because the amount of money that person earns is ahead of inflation. I had a pretty good last 12 months. So I haven't felt that inflation recession thing because my income, it was ahead of the inflation. You know, people always say, Brandon, what's the answer to inflation? Make more money. Make more money. I didn't say print more money. I said make more money. Let's see this. That's why it's been, if I'm right, I'll read this again. People are going to think of it, Bitcoin long term, as a legitimate way to store wealth. It's going through that same appreciation phase as gold. This is when you want to own stores of value, when the world is figuring it out that they're valuable, when they're emerging stores of value, and that's where Bitcoin is. That's why it's been the best performing asset in the world over the last 10 years. That is a fact, period, not opinion. And I think it has huge potential in the future because still very few people own it. All right, I like that article. Now, here's something else that I learned, and this is where crypto education is so important. I don't get hyped over this. I got excited a little bit, but I'd be looking like, what if he's 90% wrong? Like, let's take Nugent, for example. What if, because you guys were on that call the other day. I still haven't listened to the replay yet, talking about $1.50 at launch. What if it only goes, I don't know, 20 cents? Well below expectations. That's still a six-figure position. I still win. So with my crypto education, the moves I make are always done that no matter what happens, I win. I minimize the losses, but I win. I'm going to speak on this at the end when we talk about some of the programs that have gone under. And again, I'm going to watch what I say, but I've been getting hit up about Pegasus, so I'm gonna watch what I say, but I am going to say something. All right. Next up is, let's see, this one coming up. I guess my audio is pretty cool. You guys haven't complained yet. but my system just froze on me. Let's let this come back up. Bear with me for 1 second. Oh, I'm still dancing in the metaverse. That's still happening. All right. Thank you, Miguel. The audio is still perfect. Okay. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum extend recent declines during Saturday's session. So yeah, this is for people who want to see, okay, what happened this weekend? This week's sell-off in cryptocurrency markets worsened on Saturday, with Bitcoin falling below 21,000 for the first time in nearly a month. Ethereum also continued its descent in today's session, as the price of the token dropped under the $1,700 level to start the weekend. I'm more looking at Ethereum than I am Bitcoin. I hope that if we can get Ethereum back under the $1,000 range, when it was at about 1,100, I was hoping that it can get to $700, $800, and then I was going big. But this, I mean, it's still not bad to drop at this price, because I think that this coin is going to go to 10,000, then it's going to go to 20,000 on the next bull run. Bitcoin continued to reside in the red to start the weekend, as prices of the world's largest crypto fell below $22,000. Saturday saw BTC fall to an intraday low of 20,800, with the token edging closer to a key support level. The floor has been at the $20,800 point, which was hit on July 16, when prices were trading below 20,500. As a result of these declines, the 14-day relative strength index dropped to a low of 32.97, which is its lowest point since July 12th. Bitcoin prices have since rebounded, and as of writing are back above $21,000. Bitcoin is currently trading at $21,191. Taking a closer look at the chart, it can be seen that the 10-day red moving average is nearing a downward cross with a 25-day blue moving average. Should this trend continue, this could signal further declines, with Bitcoin likely falling below 20,000. So that's I said, we're going to look at this again on Crypto Talk Monday morning. See where it's at. Ethereum. After a strong start to the week, Ethereum has begun the weekend trading over $400 away from Monday's peak above $2,000. Ethereum and USD, which dropped to a bottom of 1,695 on Friday, fell even lower in today's session, hitting a low of $1,611. This is the lowest level Ethereum has traded at in the last 16 days, after falling below the $1,600 level on August 4th. Where it can go to 1,600. Honing in on the chart, it appears as if Ethereum bears are attempting to take prices towards a support point of 1,565. However, bulls have so far resisted this possibility, pushing back from earlier lows, with the token currently trading at 1,636. The rebound came as the RSI hit a floor of 43, and as of writing, RSI is tracking at 44.90. Should this head back towards 50, we may see the token rise back above 1,700. All right, so we're going to watch this very, very closely to see where the market is going to go on Monday. So those of you in our inner circle, when we do Crypto Talk on Monday, we're going to see what moves that we can make. So now we're going to go back to the metaverse real quick. And then I have one message before we end for the day, and you guys can enjoy the rest of your Saturday. If you guys came on late, I'm hanging out in the ILCA spot inside the metaverse in G Meta 1 Heights building. And you see me here dancing and carrying on. So I'm actually going to get out of this because I don't know how to navigate this the best way yet. And I'm going to come back in and go straight to the Voxels, the G Meta 1 arena, because they are actually streaming this Crypto Talk live. So everybody in the G Meta community, good morning. This might be your first time hearing, well, you heard from me last time. I was a favorite speaker of the G Meta One Global Gathering, but now you get to see what it is.
Hey, the people at Discovery Channel came to me and
that I do. So let me stop sharing screen for a second. And then we're going to go into the G Meta One Arena.
asked me to do the impossible, go undercover and show the world how fast it would take me to build $1 million business. In fact, they asked me.
Stop that. Oh, yeah, that's the video I was watching. 13-year-old built a multi-million-dollar NFT collection. NFT collection. Wow. Okay. So let's pull back up. We're going to go to the G Meta One Arena. Click on the link. All right, share screen. Okay, let's let it load up. So again, welcome everybody. If you're just now joining, I won the favorite speaker at the Global Gathering event, and I won 6 months free rent in the G Meta Heights building in the Voxels Metaverse. And you guys just saw me dancing around in it. Now I'm transporting back into the G Meta One Arena. This is the stage. This is where we were on the 6th. Am I flying? Let me hit the ground. There's Crypto Talk going on right now. It's still loading on the screen. That was the event on the 6th. Those are the booths that are still set up. There's the news booth. The event on the 6th. Oh, I hear myself. Those are the booths that are still set up. There's the news booth. I gotta watch talking. It's gonna be double audio. There's a stage. The news booth. So this is where we did the event. Double audio. There's a stage. There's Miguel. Crypto Miguel. Where we did the event. Let me fly up. Double audio. There's Miguel. Crypto Miguel. Where we did the VIP. Let me fly up. Double audio. There's Miguel. Crypto Miguel. Where we did the VIP. So the possibilities of what can be done. And there's, oh look, there's Marnita. The possibilities of what can be done with this are endless. And there's, oh look, there's Marnita. The possibilities of what can be done. All right, so I am going to actually come out of that real quick so I can talk to you guys. But you guys, if you're still in the metaverse, you'll be able to still hear and see me. But I want to share one more thing that's coming up. We've got the 5-day challenge taking place next week. And what is the 5-day challenge? Well, for those of you in crypto, we all had a beginning at one point. We all had a beginning. Do you remember your first day hearing about Bitcoin and crypto? I didn't understand it. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to ask questions. All I saw was people was making money with it. Making money. The first, oh look, Mr. James R. Davis Sr. It wasn't until 2017. And I got to give a shout out to a program called iCoin Pro. That was the first official organized crypto community that taught me something. It taught me how to trade. And I had joined that, what was it, maybe April or May 2017. Mr. James Davis was a part of that. He's made millions based off of that knowledge. And then so did I, taking that information and knowledge. But most of my education came from going to Google and YouTube, but I didn't even know what questions to ask. But I did learn 2 things. I shared it at the Global Gathering G Meta event. That one, that blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet today. The second thing I learned is that cryptocurrency represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. That you can literally change your financial family tree if you take advantage of this industry. And we shared that at the GMetal One event. And I still want to give a shout out to Andy and Miguel, Sylvie, the whole team behind what they're doing. And I see what they're attempting to do in their project. I wish them much success. I want to thank them for inviting me out to speak. It was an honor with the other panelists up there with Cheryl Coco, Cedric Harris, OJ Jordan, Tom Shank. By the way, you're going to hear from Tom Shank again because he's going to be a panelist next week on my 5-day challenge. So I decided to put on a virtual Bitcoin boot camp for everybody. And guess what? It's free. Every day of the week, we're going to be talking about a different topic in Bitcoin and crypto. 90% of the people in crypto right now don't even know what blockchain is. And one thing I can guarantee, there's not a whole lot of guarantees outside of you're going to lose money in crypto. But one of the things I can guarantee is that if you do not have crypto education, at some point in the next 3 to 5 years, you will lose most, if not all, of your crypto. Most, if not all of your crypto. And I'm going to tell you why in a moment. So we teach the basics, the fundamentals. On Monday night, we're going to go back to the beginning. Who was Satoshi Nakamoto? On Tuesday night, we're going to talk about what is the blockchain? What is it? That's Bitcoin is not the most important. Crypto is not the most important. It's the blockchain that's going to change the world. On night 3, we're going to talk about what is cryptocurrencies now. Without blockchain, there is no crypto. You think the idea of crypto is new? The idea of digital money is new? This concept is 60 years old, at least. It's just now the technology is available to make it a reality. On night 4, we're going to talk about unlocking crypto. How do I get involved? What are wallets? How do I buy Bitcoin and crypto? How do I move it around? What about the security of it? And then on day 5, we talk about making money. Making money. What are my strategies? Short-term, long-term. What are the possibilities? There's multiple ways of making money in crypto. You got to find the best way that fits for you. And I shared this at the Global Gathering event that the one interesting thing that I found out about Bitcoin and crypto is that you don't really have to learn a new skill set. You don't have to learn a new skill set unless you want to learn how to trade. You can take what you're already currently doing, what you're already currently passionate about, and build something in the crypto blockchain space and make money. You know what my passion is? My passion is not Bitcoin. My passion is not blockchain. My passion is not crypto. My passion is teaching. That's my passion. Teaching and personal development. So all I did was took that skill set and moved it into the crypto space, hence the Ivy League Crypto Academy. So we do that for free, but it's not just me. We have panelists that are going to be speaking. We have Mr. Byron Nelson next week. We have, I call him Mr. Day 5, Herschel Crow. We've got Ken Lockhart. We've got Javon Ridley. Oh, this is going to be his first time. Mr. Ridley will be speaking. We have some of the ladies. We have Lanu Langi, who's got a booth in the GMeta One Arena. We've got my assistant, Marnita Casa. We've got, and the original Spider-Man, Mr. Tom Shank. They're all going to be speaking next week. But the best part is? The best part isn't just, you're listening to the different lessons that's going on, but we also do Q&A. How many times have you seen a video? I'll just go to YouTube and watch a video on something. But then you've got questions. You've got questions. You know what, Mr. Davis? I got to bring you up, brother. You got to share your knowledge, share your story. I'm gonna shoot you a message. I got to have you as a panelist. People got to hear because I know James's story partly from where he came from the obstacles he overcame in his life, hitting rock bottom. You can't go no lower than where he was at. To turning around, getting in the direct selling space, having success in direct selling, helping people to change their lives in that space, then moving into the end. His story is not much different than mine, except his is far. My life was a cakewalk compared to his. And him taking that, going into the crypto space, making millions in this, and largely behind the scenes. People don't even know the moves he's making. I saw, it kind of pisses me off. He got in on one token, right? It was like January, I forgot, I don't know, 2019 or 2020. He spent $750, right? A year and a half later, that $750 was worth more than $4 million on a token. Documented. This is not made up stuff. I saw it with my own eyes. You know, he's got a strong story. I got to have you on as a panelist. Probably let me know if you're cool with it. I want to have you on probably in September. The September 5-day challenge. But how this space can change your life, and if you want to be able to get Q&A, get your questions answered when you watch these videos, then we have it. Now, to do that, though, you got to be a VIP member. VIP member is just one time $97. And you're going to be on Zoom with myself and the panelists. And when we stop the 5-day challenge, meaning that the lesson for the day, those of you that are VIPs, we continue. And it gives you an opportunity to ask questions. And not just myself, but the other panelists. That's where the real learning happens. That's where the aha moments take place. So you want to, and you once you're a VIP for life, not $97 a month, although people are telling me that's what I should charge. It's $97 one time. And we do the 5-day challenge every single month. It also gives you an opportunity to share with others. You want to make some money? How about making money selling picks and shovels? Making money selling picks and shovels. That's what we do. Who made the most money during the gold rush? Was it the people who was out there digging gold? Or was it those who were selling the picks and shovels? Those selling picks and shovels. Saying that leads me into this. Let me stop sharing screen for a second. I'm going to experiment with a little something here. Like I just told you, I'm playing around with technology. What is possible, what is not. I'm going to play around with something. Have you ever been in a situation where you are sick and tired of being sick and tired? Have you ever been in a situation where you wake up in the morning and you're like, man, I got to do this all over again? I mean, I know today is Saturday and you're enjoying your weekend. And then Monday morning is going to roll around. But Sunday night, you're preparing for the new work week. I mean, I know kids are back in school. We're getting back into the routine of things. Summer is over. And you wake up on Monday morning and it's dark outside because you got to get up and get your day started at 5 or 6 a.m. And you rush off to work in the dark and rush hour traffic to go to a job you don't like, to work with people you can't stand, to eat lunch at 12 when you're hungry at 11, to ask for permission to go to the bathroom as if you are a child, to do this for the next 65 years or 40 years of your life, only to retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. And it's the same thing over and over. You get paid and the money's gone before it even hits your bank account. You're living paycheck to paycheck, wishing for a better life. Only to know that it's insane, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting a different result. and you don't see any way out. Inflation is rampant high. Can't buy milk and food anymore like you used to. Gas prices are through the roof. You're not going to get a raise on your job. In fact, you're hoping you don't even get laid off. And you think I got two ways out, maybe either voting for the right politician or winning the lottery. Neither of them is going to save you. Like I say to my cousin in Atlanta or in Colorado, she has a better chance of getting bit by a shark in the middle of the United States than winning the lottery. This is a reality that most people are facing, not just in the United States, but around the world. And I'm here to tell you there is a way out. Find an industry that is moving towards the future, that money's being made, where I call it the river of money. And that river of money changes direction. You want to figure out where is the river of money headed, stand in front of it so that it hits you, instead of you chasing after it all the time and always getting left behind. I'm not saying that the crypto industry is the only river of money. What I am saying is that it's going to end up being the biggest for the most amount of people. That you don't need to have a lot of resources to get started, because I only had $30 and I flipped those $30 into 7 figures in a very short period of time, because I did one thing. I didn't come into crypto and think that I'm playing the lottery or I'm in Vegas and I'm just shooting mud at the wall to see what sticks. I use my education to make the right calculated risks, because there is still risk, not a guarantee. See, most people don't have crypto education, but they're on Facebook. They listen to other people that's advertising some crypto company that's guaranteeing you 1% a day, 2% or 3% a day. They say, give us your money. We're going to invest it for you and you're going to get paid. People want to put $1 in the machine and pull $3 out, only to realize that the company goes out of business. They pulled an exit scam or they got shut down. How many of you are tired of going through that over and over and over again? And what just happened? Pegasus. I'm not too familiar with Pegasus, but I'm seeing that a lot of people got hurt. I can't tell you whether Pegasus was legitimate, was real, was a scam. I don't know those details. All I know is that if you follow certain rules in crypto, even if a company like Pegasus goes down, you don't lose. One, your education would have let you know what type of risk that you should take when you're presented with opportunities like this. See, in the crypto space, it is not enough that you're following somebody that you trust. That's not good enough anymore. You could do that in network marketing. You could do that in direct sales. You can pick a mentor who has had all the success in the world and you'd love to have their lifestyle as well, and trust that they can find the right network marketing opportunity. That's not the case in crypto. It is a different ballgame. It's a different set of rules, different vetting that takes place. I already don't believe or trust any CEO in the crypto space, but I know I can make money. Whatever it is that they're telling me, I look at, what if you fail by 90%? Can I still make a profit? If the answer is yes, then I'll take the risk. Maybe I'll share it with others. Most of the time I will not. I look more at the product itself, the project, rather than the affiliate side. I got to recruit to get paid. I don't do that anymore. I'm looking at, does this project have real utility behind it? Can I make money off the product itself? And if they fail by 90%, will I still be in profit? Risk tolerance level. So if you're in this space, I love all my mentors, but you still need to be educated so that you can figure out if this move and decision is still best for you. That includes me. Don't listen to me. Brandon, why should I listen to you? You shouldn't. The moves I make is what's best for me. You should take the information that you hear me say, evaluate it, and then see, is it good enough for you? Is it going to fit whatever strategy you decide that's best for you. Somebody else's strategy is not the best for me. Me and James got started at the same time. He takes far more risk than I do, but he's made more money in other areas than I have because he's taken those risks. So what might be good for me may not be good for him. What's good for him may not be good for me. But I always love to know what's going on out there, and then I can make that decision myself. So the only thing that I can say about these opportunities and stuff out there, it really doesn't matter if they are going to be here long-term or short-term, if they're a scam, if they're not, if they're regulated in the country or not. None of that matters. All that matters is if you decide to get involved, are you protecting yourself? There's two ways you protect yourself. Number one is the 4 rules. Education is key. Education is everything. Number 2, do not use resources you cannot afford to lose. Number 3, always get your return back as fast as possible. Therefore, if something were to happen, you've already took out, everything else is play money. Only thing you're losing is future income. And rule number 4, what is your strategy? Where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years from now? What are you willing to do to make that happen? Make a decision. Find vehicle or vehicles to get involved in. Stay focused. You have limited resources, so don't get distracted. I get hit up 10 to 15 times a day with new businesses, and I say no to 99% of them. Not because I think that they're bad opportunities. It's because I can't get involved in everything. You've got to be able to say no to great opportunities. No to something you see other people making money in. Just because somebody else making money doesn't mean it's legit. Can you make money in opportunities that go down later? Absolutely. People are making millions. So your education will tell you the timing. Maybe I should have got involved 6 months ago. That rather than me trying to get started today. I take all of that into account, but you guys need to as well. And if something does not go right, you don't go back and start pointing the finger at whoever it was that introduced you to it and blaming them. Oh, they led me into this scam. No, they didn't lead you into the scam. You made a decision to join something based on the information that was shared. Nobody got into your bank account and told you what to use. So don't ever blame anybody else. Because even if you had the right education, you still wouldn't lose in an opportunity that you don't have control over whether it succeeds or doesn't succeed. It's not their fault. And then the second thing is, again, the crypto education. The education. If you put your focus on education first, you will always win long term. If you have a community of people following you and you put your focus with your community on education first, then even if that opportunity fails that you're promoting, you don't lose your community. Your community is armed with the right knowledge. They're making money selling picks and shovels, and they have money to invest in the next project you want to bring forward. The community only gets stronger. It only grows. It ain't about the opportunity. It's about the value that you're bringing to the community. That's more important than the money. The money will come. You know that old saying, if you build it, they will come. Field of dreams. If you're leading with opportunity first, you will leave a graveyard of people behind you. And sooner or later, there won't be any more people to put in the graves. Lead with the education first, and you will profit. Why do I say this? Because in crypto education, I can show you how with just 50 people that you help get crypto educated first, you still make $50,000 and more than $2,000 a month. 100 people, you help get crypto educated first. You make $100,000 plus and more than $4,400 a month. And if you say and think that you're a big dog out there, you help 1,000 people get educated first. First. You don't lose, okay? Because I can't rug pull anything because you're not investing with me. You're buying my crypto content. It's priceless. It can't be taken away. You're not. I'm not selling coins. I'm not selling mining machines or nodes and none of that. It's crypto education. You're a big dog. You help 1,000 people get educated first. You just made $1 million and more than $50,000 a month. Now you take that money and that community and you have a new company that comes down, a new project that comes down. You might have 10, 15, 20 of them. Your community's got the money to invest in them and it's not going to hurt them. And if that company falls, here's the next one, guys. Let's keep it moving. Everybody wins. So whenever I look at other gurus out there in the space or self-proclaimed, and they are, even after being exposed, still refuse to take serious or put their communities in education first, then you already know what their game plan is. It's neither right nor wrong. I am not condemning anybody. Everybody has their own game plan. So what they decide to do, what's best for them and their family, that's fine. But you have to decide what to do, what's best for you, and you'll know the type of people that you're working with. Do I want to continue on this path? Do I want to go this path? Who do I listen to? Yourself. But I'm telling you, the best way to win in this space is education first. Because if you don't, you might make a lot of money right now, but you will lose the majority of it in the next 3 to 5 years over stupid stuff. Simple errors. Next thing you know, like we covered in Inner Circle, some guy lost $80,000, his life savings, on something stupid that we cover in the 5-day challenge for free. He didn't have that. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned something new. Thank you to the G-Meta community. All of you other winners that voted for me, they got some free stuff too. Everybody likes free stuff, right? I'm going to be hanging around all the time in the G-Meta spot for the ILCA. I'm going to run around the rest of the world, probably later on today. And I'm going to be playing around with different things when I do broadcasts, also broadcasting in the metaverse. And, you know, I'm not too old to just say I don't like any new technology that comes out. I want to adopt this new stuff and see how we can use it to our advantage. So thank you guys for listening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Register for the 5-day challenge, ilcachallenge.com. Get your crypto education on next week. Invite others. Become a VIP and get paid to invite others. Who wants to make $1 million? A community of 1,000 people that gets everything that ILCA has to offer. You just made $1 million and almost $50,000 a month. You got coming to you. And we will still be here a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. We're only getting bigger, and my company is only 8 months old. So with that, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all on Monday. See you on the 5-day challenge. Take care. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.